Lost a good friend because I didn't want to lie for her. I met Jackie through our kids at school. Her stepdaughter was on the cheer team with my daughter, and her son was best friends with mine. Jackie's son, Cade, spent many hours over at my house on play dates with my son. I took him out many fun places with my child and spent a lot of money on him because Jackie never had any extra money. She was the sole breadwinner. She ran a daycare out of her home because her husband refused to work. She was always complaining about how lazy her husband was and how he had told Jackie that it was her turn to support him because he worked for the first 10 years of their marriage until he was injured, but refused to get another job, although he was completely physically capable. So money was extremely tight for them. Every bill was on her shoulders, and she was miserable. Jackie and I really clicked. We had the same sense of humor and often went to lunch when she had a rare extra dime to spend, or we would take turns treating each other. We laughed and acted silly together. We had so much fun. I really loved Jackie. We were the best of friends. I didn't have many good friends at the time, so she was really special to me. We were each other's confidant, and she continuously complained about her marriage and how terribly her husband treated her. I felt bad for her and tried to be her listening ear and shoulder to cry on. Her husband was an absolute ass. She called him that herself, plus worse. She said he always told her she needed to lose weight and would hardly help her with her 3 young children and refused to pitch in to help with her many daycare kids. So one day we were texting and she was telling me her usual marital complaints and money woes, and I texted back that her husband should get off of his lazy ass and get a job. I feel badly about that now, but she was always complaining non-stop about him, and I felt awful for her. So the next thing I knew, Jackie was calling me and told me that her husband saw my message. He had picked up her phone and saw my text. Apparently Jackie always deleted her end of the conversation on her phone just in case he saw it. And so she called begging me to tell her husband that she never badmouthed him to me. She wanted me to tell him that I said those things without context, and that she never told me anything about their marital problems. Of course, I wouldn't throw myself under the bus. I couldn't believe she was asking me to do that. I haven't spoken to her since then, and it has been about 6 years. It's sad because I miss our friendship. I really feel cheated. Should I have lied to her husband to save our friendship?